They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Longhorns will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Old Dominion's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Finds the big tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Monarchs are marching down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. The sure hands, it's Parker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This crowd knows when to bring it. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, ODU. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. Fourth down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show for this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's got him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
And this offense trusted their quarterback. 3rd down and short, they give him the football, tell him to go make a play. Nothing open. What does he do? We're in field goal range. We're in a good spot here. Throw.
Breaks into the open. And he watches in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking down the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll try it over the left side. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run it from the gun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it to him on the screen. Makes one man miss. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He leaves it with his back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for space. It's Madden. Got enough for the first. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Rides to back and leaves it. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down from the 36. They'll run play action. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I mean, that's a really good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, they got in the red zone, but made a big play on third down. Now, forcing the decision for this offense, but most importantly, playing great defense in the red zone.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 17 over Air Force. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. It's complete to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Reads it, fires complete. And that ball is live in the backfield. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one.
He'll take a shot. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. The Monarchs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Slams ahead. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Speeding down the left side. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Madden.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle. It's Madden. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does just crossed the 50 and now to be fourth down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Wants to throw on first down. On the move and looking deep. Makes the catch on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Snagged out of the air. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Heaves it deep. He's got it down the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Finds a little space. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Across the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 21 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. There he goes! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move to keep running. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on! They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time on target. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. It's complete on the right side. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll go with a direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Bringing the heat. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Under fire. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together an 81-yard drive. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Longhorns line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And they just tacked on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madden. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you...